Alright, the unintended hiatus is over.
Basement Bros are back.
Most of us, 2/3 of us, Hayden couldn't make it. But he decided to take the fall and say, just do it. Just get something out there this week. It's fine. So here we are.
Here we are.
A lot has happened since we went into our
Session?
self-imposed Jedi exile. Yeah, Dune 2 and the popcorn bucket vagina.
The Danusi.
The Danusi. Should we wait on to talk about the plane thing for when Hayden's here? I feel like
he's got a thing about planes, trains, and non-automobiles.
Yeah, probably should wait on him for that.
Yeah.
We can get started on Dune, and then I'd just like to start off and say Dune 2 is a fucking masterpiece.
Which we had high expectations from the first Dune.
My expectations were through the roof, and it was way better than the first one. The first one was already really good.
Yeah.
This one was way better. Way better. Action-packed, nuts to butts from beginning to end.
Speaking of butts, Zendaya showing up for the premiere.
Oh, and her little C-3PO thing.
Oh my gosh.
One fart away.
One fart away from steaming that bitch up.
You know she ate nothing but lettuce
That day
for like 2 days.
Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, there's no way I'd have risked that. There's no way I'd have risked that. Let me go ahead and save it.
Well, honestly, girls have a much higher tolerance, I think, for farts, because, like, there's no way I could hold it in, but I know some females, they can spend a whole weekend with a dude. The minute he leaves, just ungodly, like, oh, thank God. And he's, like, not even, like, done closing the door, like,
oh, God. Oh, God, it's an earthquake in there.
coming back in for his keys.
So I'm sad to say that I did not get in there in time to get the popcorn bucket. Which I'm really disappointed about.
Aren't we all? When you
Out of
the memes though, like the look on the attendee's face when I asked for the Dune popcorn bucket, no popcorn, extra butter,
and then I walk into Madam Web.
I don't know how true it is, but I did get a news article that someone was removed from one of the Madam Web screenings because they were caught jacking off.
I wouldn't put it past people.
Right? I mean, look at Pee Wee Herman.
Is that what he did?
Yeah. Yeah, that's why he was off for a while, because he got caught
jerking it. Where?
The thing was, I think it was, there was children involved, which is the big thing, because I think it was either like a kid's movie or his own movie, but there was something, it was involved with like kids were in the theater.
Okay, well, let me see what the look up to see the controversy
about the Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah. Okay, I found it. So it was in July of '91. While visiting relatives, and this is on Wikipedia, so
yeah,
whatever, it's just the quickest thing I could find. Rubens was arrested in Sarasota, Florida, for for masturbating in a publicly in an adult theater. Detectives would periodically visit pornographic theaters and observe the audience, arresting those engaged in what these detectives considered indecent exposure.
So you're going to watch a porno.
Talk about some low-hanging fruit.
Right? And
you're in a porn. You're just supposed to sit there and respectably
watch porn.
What?
Who does that? This was a time before the internet. I mean, all you had was really magazines.
So what? Did you go in there and watch it for like an hour and a half,
and
then just try to
memorize everything,
commit it all to memory,
yes,
just for later when you're in the tub?
Yes, precisely. Stranger in the tub tonight.
Okay, 3 other men were also arrested that night on similar charges. Rubens' infamous mug shot.
Yeah, he had like long hair.
Which did not depict the clean-cut look
Yeah. He's usually
he had
slicked.
shown for the last decade.
Yeah.
Shocked the public, and many thought that the show had been canceled due to the arrest. In reality, the show had been canceled the year before due to a combination of things. Didn't really have anything to do with that.
So maybe the thing, because I was thinking about the kids, I think it's because he was on a kids' TV show.
Yeah, he was a kid show kind of
right.
guy. They removed all his stuff, like his toys and stuff, from Toys R Us after the controversy.
Ooh, speaking of Toys R Us, why don't you let the viewers know what you get your hands on?
Oh, okay. So I went to an estate sale that I normally don't go to, but my wife follows the page on Facebook or whatever about local religiously, yeah. And she decided to show me this one because there was a shitload of Star Wars stuff there. There was like toys from the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Other just merch. Like there was Episode 1 hat. It was gone by the time I
that'd
got
be a fucking sick ass hat.
By the time I mission accomplished what I was there for, it was gone. So was the AT-AT and Slave One. Those were gone. But I made it out with and here's the picture. So from what I understand, those were in Blockbusters during the Phantom Menace release. It was like a promotional thing.
Yeah.
And the one I have isn't in the greatest condition, but those still go for like thousands.
Yeah.
Thousands. The lowest I've seen one is $1,500.
Yeah.
Besides the one I bought.
Right, yeah.
Which BT Dubs, I got out of there with it for $300. I also wanted this sick-ass R2 cooler that's boom right there right now. I feel like I get more use out of it, but Carrie really wanted the Yoda.
Yeah.
Weirdly, she really wanted that Yoda. And
for non-sexual reasons.
It wasn't even my idea to put it in the living room.
Yeah,
like I was gonna find a place for it in here.
Yeah, that's what I like. Honestly, like
right there where that chair is. You can't see it, but there's a corner over here.
But yeah, we got a Stormtrooper and we got Vader, R2D2. Yoda would look sick right there. Or honestly, move Vader over here and have him
in that corner. Yeah. Oh, we did it again.
Yeah.
But anyway, she's like, no, he's going in the living room next to the TV. And
people are going to see
fuck yeah.
Master Yoda.
Yeah, he is prominently displayed in my living room now.
I personally think he needs shades because last night we were doing the listen party and I kept just glancing over at him, like just waiting for him to be staring at me.
So part of my Saturday morning routine is just to... So I get up at 5 every day, work day or weekend, regardless, doesn't matter. I get up at 5. And on Saturdays, I'll go into the living room, just like lay on the couch and watch TV for a while.
Saturday cartoons.
I'll watch I'll try kind of pissing in the wind, trying to get caught up on One Piece. And there are multiple, over 1,000 episodes.
Me and a guy did the math. If you were able to skip the end credits and the intro, which is like a minute 30, like almost.
It's probably like close to combined like 4 minutes.
Yeah. If you were to skip that and everything, it cuts the episode down to like 18 minutes or something like that.
Sounds about right.
If you watched every episode, there was like 1,081 episodes. If you watched it for 8 hours a day, like at home, watched it for 8 hours a day, went to bed, it would still take you a year and a half to go through all of them.
Every single day?
Yeah, every single day.
Yeah.
Just make it your routine.
There's a little bit of comfort in knowing that the end is so far away because it's like I always have a show.
Because they're still making new ones.
Yeah, it's still going.
It's going to take you forever to catch up.
And the Simpsons is also kind of like that. It's got probably close to or over 800 episodes.
Yeah.
Let me look up real quick, but I've seen every single one of them.
Yeah, you see memes all the time where people are like, "Oh, I found this good show," and "Oh my gosh, there's 22 episodes a season, and there's 12 seasons. I can binge watch this for a while."
Yeah, and then just blast right through it.
Yeah.
As of February 25th of this year, it has 762 episodes, and guess what? I've seen all of them.
Single one of them.
All of them. I just love that show.
Yeah.
But I've been watching it since I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah.
One Piece I just started.
Yeah.
So there's a little bit of comfort in knowing that I may never get to the end of it. Mm-hmm. Because I always got something exciting.
I always got something to watch. We started watching Game of Thrones. I waited for the hype to be over.
Right.
Never watched it before, and so now I'm watching it, and it's nice to be able to appreciate the memes.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of memes that are Game of Thrones is ridiculous, so I'm finally getting to watch Game of
Where
Thrones.
are you at in it?
I'm still in the first season.
Okay. It took me so long to get through the first season, because the first... I don't know if this is a hot take or kind of not. I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but the first season kind of blows chunks.
That's on typical shows.
Yeah, it just took me years of trying to get through that first season.
Yeah, and Haley doesn't. She's not really a fan of it. So like, I'm like, hey, we got some free time. I don't have to be at work early in the morning. Let's watch an episode or two. And she's like, no. I'm playing zombies. I want this gun gold.
I finally got to season 2, and I'm probably about halfway through it.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched an episode, I think, since the summer. Actually, I think the last time I watched an episode was when me and you moved Carrie's sister's stuff.
Oh, my gosh.
So, like, yeah, it was in the summer, because we were going to go swimming afterwards.
Summer? Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't watched an episode since then.
Wow, okay.
It hasn't got me. Like, it's good. Like,
yeah,
it got good, but it hasn't, like, grabbed me.
Definitely each episode leaves me wanting to watch the next one.
Yeah.
Like, it's kind of a slow, like, middle, but, like, the end, definitely, like, okay, I'm going to watch the next one.
I can't decide on where I want my hat.
Yeah.
What gets me is, like, an episode is such a commitment, because it's, like...
42 minutes to an hour.
Most of them, like, sit right at an hour.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's a long time to...
You say
I can't sit and watch a show that long. Like
Loki, I was upset that they were 40 minutes an episode. I was like, give me more an episode.
I want more. Yeah. Well, I'm like that with the Star Wars shows.
Yeah.
Like, I want them
if it's a good show, yeah. I'm honestly upset. So, like, the best Marvel TV shows that they've come out with are not getting, like... Obviously, we've talked about Moon Knight.
Yeah, I want more.
Even Haley was, like, down to watch. Like, I almost watched the whole thing just one night.
Moon Knight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's really just a good show just in itself, not even being, like, part of Marvel, just by itself.
It's just good, yeah.
Yeah, it's just good. Loki, I freaking love Loki, and I'm excited because now that the new Deadpool Wolverine...
Okay. How close are you getting to spoilers? Because I still haven't watched Loki.
You have to watch Loki before you watch Deadpool Wolverine.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you do.
I'm not doing. Right, I can't do this anymore.
From the 2-minute trailer, it's hardcore Loki.
I can't do this anymore. I can't do this, like, 4 hours of homework just to watch this one movie I want to see.
Don't be a bitch.
I just can't do it anymore.
You can watch Deadpool Wolverine and just totally enjoy it, but you enjoy it more if you watch Loki. And you're
by watching something I'm not going to enjoy as much.
Why would you not enjoy Loki?
I just didn't like Loki as a character.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to like him as a character. You're going to love him in Loki. And honestly, the end of season 2 was so upsetting.
I know it brought you to tears.
It brought me to tears. It was so upsetting.
Oh.
Anyways, what were we originally talking about?
Dune.
Dune. Yes, Dune. I haven't seen Dune 2.
He hasn't seen Dune 2. No, it's fucking good, and you need to see it in the theater.
Yeah. Just to get the full experience.
I don't know if I'm incriminating myself right now. I might be. But you know how it's fine. I'm not sure what the statute of limitations is on this, but it's a pretty minor offense.
Did you watch the movie, go to the bathroom for 20 minutes, and then come back to watch the movie again?
No, I didn't.
Later screening.
I didn't do that. But you know how at Malco now? So I don't go to AMC anymore.
I have not been to Carmike since it changed to AMC.
Every time I've gone, it's been not a great experience watching the movie.
And either
the people in there are being rowdy.
Yeah.
I've bitched about that before.
Yeah.
Like, either the people there suck, and it's like you're not even here to watch the movie because you won't shut the fuck up,
right.
Or you brought a crying baby into Halloween Kills. What? And then drop the bottle on the floor and it rolls down to me like that episode of The Office.
Yeah.
Andy's play when Michael drops the wine bottle and it just like rolls. It was just like that, but it was a baby bottle.
Yeah.
In the middle of Halloween Kills and you got a screaming kid. It's like, that's not a place for... Anyway. before I get too heated.
Yeah.
No, so I don't go to the theater a lot anymore, which sucks because I love going to the theater. It's just people forgot how to fucking do that after
Right.
COVID.
I personally
How to sit there and just watch a damn movie.
Right. Well, that's why I really enjoy the coming of age to where I can just stay at home. It sucks because a lot of people aren't. I imagine there probably won't be a whole lot of movie theaters. Kind of like drive-ins are a rarity now. Like we have to go to Poto for a drive-in. I feel like we will probably cut down on movie
The same
theaters.
kind of thing will happen with movie theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which we've already done that. There's a bunch of like small town home theaters that are just shut down.
They're
They just
gone.
look rut down.
Yeah.
Upsetting, but at the same time, like I would much rather stay at home. I'm not really a people person.
Right? Now, if movie theaters started selling beer,
Oh my gosh. No, that sounds too rowdy.
I know.
You were already talking about how people
Yeah.
are acting. Can you imagine showing up and some dude's already like
Everybody-
4 Bush lattes in, and it's like, dude,
I know,
we're
I
getting
just
into a
like-
fist fight right
I just
here.
like having a beer with a movie, or like one of my white trash margaritas, which is Minute Maid lemonade with a little shot of tequila.
Or wine. I'd be down to go to a movie and just like have a wine bar up there. Just like go
Now,
up to the little top of the stands up there instead of having to leave.
Yeah. Well, my original point was you got to see this movie in theaters.
Right.
And okay, yeah, get back on track here.
Circle back.
So what happened is at Malco now, you have to pick your seat, and you have to go to that seat. You can't just like buy the ticket and go in there and find a seat.
This isn't that how it used to be?
It's been like that ever since COVID.
But wasn't it like that?
No,
No. Like 50s. Didn't you buy?
I wasn't around then. I don't know.
But I feel like
Well, we got away from
heard
that
that.
for a reason because it fucking sucks.
it's nice to be able to just go in and pick your own.
Yeah.
What if you? What if there's not a seat like you and your date go?
Right, and what are you supposed to do? Just not anyway.
Are there gaps? Is that
So
why
they
there's
show
the-
you when you buy your ticket. They show you a chart,
of who's all
kind of like buying tickets for a concert.
right?
Like it'll show you the little individual seats, and if
Yeah.
it's blacked out, then it's taken, right?
Yeah.
And then you're just like, okay, I want these two.
yeah
It's like that.
yeah
So I read the screen wrong, and I was like, oh, sweet, these right here, because it looked like it was like third row.
yeah.
Third or fourth row right in the middle. I was like, fuck yeah. We get in there, and I'm like, oh, shit, I read it wrong. We're way in the fucking back.
Oh fuck!
Way in the fucking back. We
was,
go up
like,
there, and
flipped.
yeah, we go up in there and sit down, and the screen looks as big as the computer monitor does right now.
Oh my
From
gosh.
us. Like, I'm like, this is
Way
not,
in the back.
this is not how I want to see Dune Part 2.
Did it
And
open up?
I looked at Karen, I was like,
We're moving.
we're moving. We paid for these seats, but we're going to those fucking seats.
Yeah.
So it was like the second or third row from the screen.
Yeah.
Went down there, and dude, it was just like I just had to sit there while it happened to
Yes.
me. You
Yeah.
know, you got to see it on the big screen. That movie, you got to. It's fucking good.
Yeah. Just had to sit there and watch. Kind of like the first time you were with a. You just sit there and just let it happen. Just enjoy it in all its beauty.
God, get out of here. But I gotta say, and I'm saying this as a massive Star Wars fan.
Yeah.
Dune Part 2 made modern Star Wars look like chump
Dog shit.
Winnie Hut Jr.
Yeah.
Like the level, like the CGI and the effects. Like
Yeah.
Star Wars
Oh, yeah.
always looks good,
Yeah.
but I've never seen anything like Dune Part 2. Which is weird to say in 2024 because we've had CGI for a long time and it's been great lately.
Well, and then like
But it's just, dude, it's
Dave
nuts.
Bautista was talking about his experience because he was talking about how on like Marvel, he's like as a actor, it's really hard on the Marvel because of
because
most
there's
of
like
the time,
nothing around you.
There's nothing around you. You're like in a green room and you're just talking sometimes to nobody. You're just having to just literally just act out the scene like they tell you, so it's harder to do. He was like, and you don't see what's going on. He's like, half the time we don't even know what's going on in the movie until they show us the movie, and it's like, oh wow, that was the back. That's what I was.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah. And then he said, but for Dune, he was like, I'm talking to people. I see the set. He's like, it was a totally different experience, and he said it was
I'll bet.
a lot better.
Because dude, it's so good.
As much money as Marvel
I can't
has
speak
made,
highly enough about it. Like, it's so good.
Yeah.
And Marvel movies kind of like Star Wars. I mean, I feel like Star Wars looks better. They use more practical effects.
Yeah.
Than Marvel
movies.
is
a lot of CGI.
Yeah. But, I mean, it still looks good.
It still looks good. There's
Star
some
Wars looks
shit
better.
That you see that's kind of
and Dune looks better than both of them.
Yeah. I think that's because it's not owned by Disney now.
Yeah, probably. And
That's
they just kind of let the dude make the movie he wanted to make.
Yeah.
It's weird. Weird how that works.
Have you played Hellfinders?
Helldivers 2?
Helldivers 2, yes.
Oh, yeah. Come in my panties.
The amount of videos I've seen, I'm like, holy fuck, please come out for Xbox.
I hope it. Part of me hopes it doesn't because it's like, fuck you. But
I want
don't
it
care.
so bad, but I do not want a PlayStation. The videos I've seen, I'm like, holy shit.
It's so fun.
That looks fun as shit. Because we're talking about space and Star Wars. It looks tits up.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we talk about the second part of what we were wanting to talk about? We were on Dune, but kind of.
Did we? What was the second thing we were going to talk about?
I don't remember now.
Then no, it's fine.
It's totally fine.
Fine, fuck it. This is 20 minutes
We're good.
of rambling about stuff.
Yeah.
Which is what the show is anyway.
Honestly.
All right, well. That's a pretty.
Hope you enjoy your Monday biddy.
It's kind of not even a biddy. It's kind of just like a. Whatever.
It's a whatever.
Whatever.
It's just a little drop. A little drip drop.
A little drop. Have something. That's good.
We're still on our way to 300. So if you could, please like, follow, subscribe. Tell your friends. Get the word out there. We would
tell your friends. Tell your family.
It.
Tell your pastor in confession.
Yes. My baby brother will be doing his first confession this Sunday. So, yeah.
That will probably take a while.
Yeah. Somebody go ahead and tell Father about us.
Get comfortable.
Get comfortable. But all right.
All right.
Bye.